Welcome to today's episode of Places, People, Purpose. We've been focusing on some of the history for Paris and France. Today we're going to look at a couple of our favorite museums in Paris that we were able to visit and thoroughly enjoy. And those are the d'Orsay and Rodin Museums. Let's start with the d'Orsay. The d'Orsay Museum is located in the 7th arrondissement of Paris, on the left bank of the River Seine. Just an amazingly beautiful setting. The museum is one of the most renowned art museums in Paris, and the second most visited behind the Louvre. The building that now houses the Musée d'Orsay was originally built as a railway station, the Gare d'Orsay, between 1898 and 1900. It originally served as an endpoint for trains coming from southwestern France, notably the Orleans Railway Company. The Gare d'Orsay was a functioning train station for several decades, but by the mid-20th century, it became less important due to the expansion of other train stations and changes in transportation patterns of the French. In the 1970s, the station faced the possibility of demolition, as it was considered outdated and was no longer in active use. However, there was a growing appreciation for the building's architectural significance. The French government decided to repurpose the Gare d'Orsay and convert it into an art museum. The museum opened its doors to the public on December 9, 1986. The building itself is an architectural masterpiece, characterized by its Beaux-Arts style, ornate clock tower, and large glass roof. The museum's grand hall, with its beautiful glass ceiling, is a notable feature that provides a unique setting for the art on display. The Musée d'Orsay is a national museum that houses artistic creations of the Western world from the period between 1848 and 1914. So what was going on in French art during this time period? Realism was an art style between 1848 and the 1850s that emerged as a reaction against Romanticism and the idealization of subjects. Prominent artists like Gustave Courbet sought to depict everyday life and ordinary people in a straightforward and unembellished manner. Courbet's The Artist's Studio and A Burial at Ornate are notable examples of realist paintings that depicted the working class and rural life. Impressionism is perhaps the most famous art movement of this time period, from the late 1860s to the 1880s. Impressionism was characterized by a focus on capturing the fleeting effects of light and color in the moment. Artists like Claude Monet, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and Edgar Degas used loose brushwork and a bright palette to create works that emphasized atmosphere and immediate perception. Monet's series of water lilies, Renoir's portraits, and Degas' ballet scenes exemplify Impressionist art. Post-Impressionism followed Impressionism from the late 1880s to the early 1900s and featured artists who retained Impressionism's interest in color but pursued their individual approaches. For example, Vincent van Gogh's bold use of color and emotion in works like Starry Night, and Paul Cézanne's exploration of form and structure in paintings like Mont Saint-Victoire are characteristic of post-impressionism. Georges Seurat's pointillism, seen in A Sunday Afternoon on the island of Le Grand Jatte, was another significant development in this era. In the late 19th and early 20th century, symbolism was a movement that focused on expressing the inner world and the mysteries of the human psyche through symbolism and allegory. Artists like Gustave Moreau and Odilon Redon created dreamlike and fantastical imagery that often carried deep philosophical and spiritual meanings. And then there was Art Nouveau from the late 19th to early 20th century, which was an international movement characterized by flowing lines, organic forms, and intricate decorative patterns. In France, Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec's artistic style and techniques were characterized by areas of flat color, bound by strong outlines, silhouettes, and cropped compositions. Fauvism, from the early 20th century, was known for its bold use of color and simplified forms, often depicting scenes in a non-naturalistic manner. The Joy of Life by Henri Matisse is a prime example of Fauvist art. And then Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque pioneered Cubism, which revolutionized the representation of form and space by breaking objects down into geometric shapes. Picasso's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon and Braque's analytical Cubist works exemplify this movement. So French art between 1848 and 1914 was marked by a dynamic interplay of various art movements, each contributing to the evolution of modern art. These movements challenged conventional artistic norms, explored new techniques, and reflected the changing societal and cultural landscapes of the time. So this is the range of artwork you will see at the d'Orsay. It's very impressive. One of the collections that my sister, mom, and I enjoyed the most was the gallery's Impressionist art. We were so excited to see Monet's Water Lilies with its beautiful interplay of light. Moving beyond Impressionism, the d'Orsay Museum also houses an extensive collection of post-impressionist masterpieces. Again, it was awe-inspiring for us to view Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night with its swirling night skies and bold, emotive brushstrokes. For those interested in the stark portrayal of reality, realism takes center stage at the d'Orsay in works by Gustave Courbet. And the d'Orsay Museum isn't limited to painting alone. It also boasts an impressive collection of sculptures and decorative arts. The museum's Art Nouveau and Art Deco galleries feature exquisite jewelry, glassware, and furniture, showcasing the decorative arts evolution during this era. As you can see, the Musée d'Orsay stands as a testament to the creative spirit of the 19th and early 20th centuries. Over the years, the museum has undergone various renovations and expansions to improve its facilities and accommodate a growing number of visitors, while preserving its unique character. Today, the Musée d'Orsay is one of the most popular and important art museums in the world, attracting millions of visitors annually. It plays a crucial role in showcasing the development of art and culture during the 19th and early 20th centuries, making it a must-visit destination for art enthusiasts and tourists in Paris. Now let's turn to the Rodin Museum, which is one of our favorite museums dedicated to the works of one of the most influential sculptors of the 19th and 20th centuries, Auguste Rodin. The Rodin Museum, located in the historic Hotel Baron, offers more than just an array of sculptures. It provides insight into the life and creative process of the sculptor himself. The elegant mansion, with its beautifully landscaped gardens, was Rodin's home and workplace from 1908 until his death in 1917. The hotel, a delightful Rococo mansion built in 1732, was practically abandoned when Rodin discovered it in 1908. He began by renting 4 ground-floor rooms before taking over the whole building from 1911 onwards, thereby laying the foundations for what would become the Musée Rodin on August 4, 1919. Visitors can explore his former living quarters, complete with the furniture and decor he chose himself, providing a unique glimpse into the artist's daily life. The heart of the museum is undoubtedly its collection of Rodin's masterpieces. The artist's most famous works, including The Thinker and The Kiss, are displayed prominently. The Thinker, with its contemplative posture, has become an enduring symbol of intellectual reflection. The Kiss, a sculpture of passionate love, is a testament to Rodin's ability to convey profound emotions through stone and bronze. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Rodin Museum is its extensive collection of sculptures and drawings. Beyond the celebrated pieces, visitors can explore lesser-known works, such as the exquisitely detailed Age of Bronze. Rodin's ability to capture the human form's essence and the depth of human emotions is on full display throughout the museum. The inside of the museum is just the beginning, as the museum's beautiful gardens are a tranquil oasis in the heart of Paris. The carefully landscaped grounds provide an outdoor gallery space, with many of Rodin's sculptures thoughtfully placed amid the lush greenery. Strolling through the gardens, visitors can appreciate the interplay between Rodin's art and the natural world, creating a harmonious atmosphere. In addition to its permanent collection, the Rodin Museum frequently hosts temporary exhibitions and educational programs. These exhibitions often explore different aspects of Rodin's life and work, or showcase contemporary artists inspired by his legacy. The Rodin Museum stands as a living tribute to the artistic genius of Auguste Rodin. It is not merely a museum, but a place where visitors can immerse themselves in the creative world of a sculptor who pushed the boundaries of the art form. Whether you are a seasoned art enthusiast or a casual observer, the Rodin Museum in Paris offers a profound and captivating journey through the life and work of a master sculptor. That's all we have for today. Just a reminder that we have some great photographs of Paris on our website, placespeoplepurpose.com, if you'd like to look at them. And if you want to keep up on our live travels, you can follow our mom's blog under the blog tab on the website. For our next podcast, we will be delving more into the magical city of Paris. So please join us for our next episode of Places, People, Purpose, where we create connections to our world.